in the nuts. I'ma stomp them 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 in the.
Hey, yo, what's good? I was genuinely surprised when I heard about this. Fight Critic, shout out to Fight Critic. He actually pointed this out to me. He said something like, "Oh, Ronda Rousey's on the cover of the Ring magazine," and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! That can't be happening." I was like, "Yep." Like, what? Ronda Rousey, MMA, UFC superstar, is on the cover of The Ring magazine. A woman MMA fighter is more relevant than any of your active fighters today. Let's just think about a few guys that could be on the cover. Klitschko. He has an upcoming fight right now, don't he? Chocolatito, pound for pound king in most people's eyes. Terrence Crawford. I know he was in it a few issues ago, but he gotta be more relevant than Ronda Rousey. Freaking put Sean Porter. Talk about his story from a football player to a boxing star. Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua. Why not? A prospect. Budding prospect coming. Triple G again. He'll probably be in the next issue. I'm drawing blanks right now, but that's just the way it goes when you want to bring up names. But come on, man. Mayweather retires. You don't have anyone else to put in the freaking cover? You're putting over another sport. You're piggybacking off their popularity. That's not going to make any boxing fans ring. Man, and I highly respect the Ring magazine so much. They've been around since 1922. 1922. Now, Nat Fleischer, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm going to say it like that, founded it in 1922. I think that was the second boxing magazine ever made besides the Police Gazette. Boxing historians out there who claim you're not boxing historians, you're boxing historians. Let me know if that's correct or 100% accurate. I know it's a little bit accurate, but I have about, 50 Ring magazine, KO magazines in my bookshelf right now. Nobody from another sport had been on the freaking cover. Why? Because you don't want to put over another freaking organization, another sport. Because you're just making them more popular and making boxing more irrelevant. I never thought that boxing would try to piggyback off another sport's popularity like this. I am upset about this. This is a big deal to me. The Ring, it says right there. It says it's the Bible of boxing. Of boxing. Sure. You know, when Oscar De La Hoya bought the Ring magazine, I would always defend that. I would still defend it recently. I still say they still have a quality product, even though Oscar De La Hoya is the owner of the Ring magazine. But that is a conflict of interest. You're really gonna... There's always that conflict of interest, especially when your owner is a boxing promoter. But I'll still defend them for that. I think they still write objective, very good articles. And if you pick up their magazines, they're a great read. I read them from front to back, mostly. But I never thought something like this. Something that puts over... putting over MMA. That's gonna maybe it'll get this magazine to sell, but it's not gonna impact the sport. It's not gonna help the sport, and I don't think it's gonna help the magazine. I don't think it will help the magazine, and this really makes me question their integrity. Not the fact that they're owned by Oscar De La Hoya, of course. Like I said, I'll defend that. But the fact that they gotta do this just to sell. There's a reason they never done this before. There's a reason this had never been done. I can't picture Nat Fletcher doing this. And I have read a bit about him in Jack Johnson's books, who this is one reason that Jack Johnson is my GOAT, because Nat Fletcher watched him fight, and he watched many other heavyweights, I think up to Ali, and he continued to say that Jack Johnson in his prime was the greatest fighter he had ever seen. And that's why Jack Johnson my GOAT. And Nigel Collins is a highly respected boxing commentator, boxing analyst, and I respect him to the fullest too. I don't know. I don't know if I could say that about the current company that is the Ring right now. One that puts a freaking MMA fighter in the cover when they're budding stars. You put Errol Spence on the cover. Why not? Put Errol Spence on the cover. Put Victor Postol. Put Victor Postol on the cover. Yeah. Anyway, everybody, thank you guys for watching. What do you think about this? Is this upsetting to you? Do you give a damn? Is this? Yeah. You guys have a great day.